Hey, everybody. There it is. It's me, Jum Jumington, former CEO of Jumington Dynamics, broadcasting live from the Jumington Dynamics Auxiliary Hazardous Material Storage Facility. I got caught on a different word this time. I don't know if that's an improvement or not. How's everybody doing this evening? Welcome. Hey, Other Chaos. Good to see you. Whoa. Man, quite a weekend. Out of town for the weekend. Meant to be a relaxing trip away from technology, away from everything. Just ended up being in a very crowded place. Not very relaxing. But anyway, here we are. Hey, something to do. Anthony Cleveland, welcome. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. It's been a while. So tonight we got a real interesting challenge in Phasmophobia, the primitive challenge. I'm afraid all the electronic equipment has short-circuited. You'll have to make do without. So we have none of our fancy schmancy electronic tools. Also no breaker. And I think there's no sanity pills either. I don't know why. But we do start with sanity and the monitors work, so at least we got that. The nice thing about the challenges, I bring this up a lot. The nice thing about the challenges is there's no risk because you're not going to lose any money or equipment. So you just go in there and die, and it's fine. That's not, obviously, not the intended outcome. That's not what we want. I'm just saying it's always worth going through these challenges and giving it a try. If you just want to cheeseball it, like, hey, no judgment for me. You just go in there. You need some quick money, whatever. Go in there, guess the ghost. If you can't figure it out, run out. You know, $5,000, $5,000 XP. It's a great way to get levels back up if you're trying to boost up in the game. Personally, I think you're better off actually trying to do it. You'll learn a lot from it. But there's no shame in just like play the game your way. That's what I'm saying. But it's something that I shied away from for a long time. I was like, man, I don't know about this because it just didn't click with me. It's like if you die, you're not losing anything. Like, well, why not? Although there was that one hide and seek in the camp. I didn't enjoy that. And that was like, for me, I don't want to just go in there and like guess ghosts. I want to actually sort it out. Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, sometimes you just got to Leroy Jenkins it. Last week's was pretty fun. And that was like, you know, no sanity, no evidence. And that was a challenge. But that was a really fun one. This one will probably be a little less dangerous, maybe. But it may also be a little more... I don't know. It's similar to no evidence, but it's very similar to no evidence. And I think on the no evidence one too, we didn't have a camera either, so we couldn't check for mimics. So you just got to be real careful about those sneaky mimics getting in there. Unless it's been a while since I've been bamboozled by the mimic. I usually just get fooled by regular ghosts, but we'll see. 10 Reg View is pretty good too. You got that fridge hiding spot. It's nice and easy. No flashlights. We have very little. We have some evidence we can gather. Without cameras, it makes it hard to judge the. You won't be able to tell if it's Pikachu. No, you won't. You won't. It's very tricky. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, you won't be able to by breaker tell if it's a djinn or not. You know, so that's why this is like potentially more dangerous, because you'll have to endure more hunts, I think, to get stuff settled. I'm gonna take the salt. Oh wait, I'm all stocked up. What am I saying? Hey, Anthony Hill. Not gonna bother with this. We couldn't find evidence with the EMF reader anyway, because we don't have one. But at least we start with full sanity. Doesn't matter where the breaker is, because it's broke. It's not gonna do us any good whatsoever. So let's just hop in there and see what we can find. I heard that. I don't know if it was this one. If it was that one, I'm not seeing any UV immediately. Hantus would be extremely dangerous because it's always going to be cold in here. Kind of warm. You can still find a place that's colder. Boy, it's dark. It's a little bit darker for me than it is for you. I can mostly see. Kind of see. We'll leave all these doors closed as we check around. All right, we do have a hiding spot there. That's pretty flat. Do have a Ouija board. That'll come in handy. I swore it slapped the window, and I wonder if it was... Oh, there's an air ball. The air ball is something that the Oni cannot do, so we know we got that much at least. So it's either follow me or it's up here. I suspect that it is up here. Oh, here we go. Oh, I'm going to want to see that. Ghost farted. Pretty much. All right, we'll see how low that gets. We'll just drop this right here for right now. Some delicious, filthy water. Just make sure. It can reach through the walls. Yeah, that's going up. So it's definitely colder in here. Let's see if it touches anything for us. Oh, there we go. Touch this door. So we do have UV. So that cuts it down a bit. Oh, Lord, don't be a Goryo. All right. Let's get some candles and get some salt. I heard that. I love when the ghost gets active, like, as you run away, as you're leaving the place. Like, no, come back. I'm not done terrifying you yet. I would like to get your sanity even lower. Yeah, the air ball will take it down quite a bit. Just going to get the candle in there. I'm not going to light it yet. So I come back with some other stuff. I'm going to put some salt down, though. Can't be a wraith. I guess I don't really need to do this. No, I already walked in that. Didn't really make, unless I just didn't hear it, didn't really make much of a sound. Not freezing. And it's not immediately trying to kill us. Low chance of demon. Well, that doesn't always mean it's not a demon. Do one of these, and one of these. All right, so who do we got? Poltergeist, Phantom, Jinn, Demon, Hantu. Hantu would be rough, because it's going to be real fast. Obake, Myling. I don't know if the Mylings, I don't think that's the case. I was going to say, I don't know if their quietness applies to just walking in salt. I don't think that's true. I think I just didn't hear it because I was pouring salt. Has not walked out that way. We'll hope for the best with that. Whoa, that really throwing that there. That won't go. That's quite a toss. Some big toss energy going on there. Real poltergeist juice. I'll play with you. All right. I don't know why I'm doing that. It can't be an Onryo. Although, if it did do it, it would be a mimic. All right, what do we got? Well, put poltergeist there. So I'm going to have to get it to hunt. And it only threw that ball, so it's not like super duper active. We can wait around and see if it touches some more stuff. Just rule out the Obake. It's going to be tough to really eyeball the ghost. All right. Go just double check. I can also try and grab stuff from around the area just to see if I can get a big polter throw. Not here. It'd be in the basement then. I just want to make sure that my information is accurate and that we actually don't have a breaker, because I'm going to feel silly if I'm standing here in the dark and we do have a breaker. Oh, yeah. You hear that? Snip, snazzle, pop. That's the breaker busted. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's move some stuff in there, maybe. Oh, he's touching stuff. Oh, knock that over. He's just kind of reaching through here. See what we can grab. Not a lot of stuff. What do they just stick to it? Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh, there we go. Whoo! Doesn't like my stack. I like this candle just 'cause. Still normal. Being in the light of the candle will cause sanity to drain more slowly. What was that? Oh. This. Alright, so no ghost riding this out. Because if the ghost throws it, well, that's not a poltergeist now, is it? I'll pick Goryo. I'm going to choose Goryo just because it'll be the most annoying one to pick up. If it throws the book without writing in it, then it's not ghost riding. Oh, freezing. Well, it can't be the Goryo either. Oh, no. I'm all out of ideas. Oh, the mimic would be brutal. It's freezing, right? Yep. Well, then I don't know because the breaker's off. So I guess at this point, I think that's still accurate, even with the breakers off. It might not be. It might not be accurate because it's going to be cold in the house anyway. So I don't know if it's right to mark that off of there. It's throwing a lot. All right. Look at that Ouija board. We'll do some hunting. Oop, touch the glass. If it is freezing, we're down to these three. I always get thrown by that. The breaker's off. Mr. Mime, yeah, that's possible. What I have to do is get it to hunt a couple times to see how it's acting. Hey. Hey to you too. Okay, it was this door. It's like, what? Why am I not seeing fingerprints? We'll find out after this one. If it ends up being a ghost that doesn't have freezing, then I'll know. That'll confirm it for me that it's not that. I'm just going to put down whatever. I'll pick Mimic. I'll go with your choice on this. We can get that Ouija board. And try to see if we can get it to hunt. Let's see what my sanity's at before I do this. Huh! And stack a bunch of stuff here. Because it'll come through here. Even though, strictly speaking, Poltergeist is off the list. I don't know why I'm doing all this stuff and it's like these ghosts are already off the list. I'm just not sure about the freezing. Yeah, Sandy's pretty low. So what I'm curious about is what speed the ghost will be. If it's a Hantu, it should be pretty damn fast because it's cold. If it's a Jinn, it would be regular speed. We can try to get it to a spot where we can try to see if it's faster, like coming across here to here. Might be. I just have to be ready to smudge it and run real quick. Just go up there and see if the still hasn't really moved on to the spot. Let's dump this out. I see he's low enough that most ghosts could probably hunt me by now. How old are you? How old are you? How old are you? Goodbye. Man, I can't believe it hasn't tried to kill me yet. Yeah, that's extremely low. We got UV. Freezing temps is iffy. If it's not freezing, it could be any of those. Or the fact that it's UV rules out the one that not hunting at this low a sanity would be, which is a shade. So I don't know. You know, when you want them to hunt you, they don't want to hunt you. And you want to be left alone, they're all over you. Do you think it's offended by my age-related questions? Oh, I think that was the crucifix. I think it did try to hunt me. Yep. Let's just... I mean, that's already shot anyway. All right, the hunt is coming. Right. It's pretty normal speed. Hello? Normal speed. It didn't come down here enough for us to really check it out. This stuff is just kind of knocked over. It's not really like thrown all over the place, so that kind of puts that out. Hello, hello, hello? Hello? Anthony? Come to me, Anthony. I'm going to try and see if it'll come across the way here. Hello, Anthony. What are you doing, Anthony? He like gets right here, then gives up the ghost, so to speak. Hide and seek. All right, they should hunt for longer. I may die doing this. Hello, hello? Hello, Anthony? Hello, Anthony? Hello? Didn't seem super quick there. I don't know. He didn't really come at me real fast. Not you, Anthony. The other Anthony. The ghost Anthony. Unless you're haunting me. I sure hope not. Well, I got 2 objectives. All I got to do is figure out the ghost. Yeah, if we put that out, that puts a lot more in there. But none of those really, aside from Mimic. Gin is possible even if it isn't freezing. It just didn't seem to, like, run at me like a Jinn would. Although it might not have actually seen me because, since I don't have a flashlight. You know, get it to hunt one more time and see if it changes its tactics any. Let's see if it does any, like, mimic action. Like if it hunts again and it's like super duper fast. Still seems normal speed. It's definitely not Huntu speed. Hello? Coming to get me. Hello, hello? Let's see if it gets real fast now. If he even comes back this way. Man. All right. Well, I'm going to go with Jin out of those. Could be a mimic. Don't have a good way to show it. But if it ends up being like any of these other ones, then we'll know that freezing temp is not the accurate thing, and I'll just throw off more. Because if it's not, Goryo would be my bet. That much I am curious about. I guess we can... I don't know how much this will help. I can look and see what the baseline temperature is elsewhere in the house. Because I don't think... I'm not sure if you can get freezing evidence if the breaker's off. Because it lowers the temperature of the whole house. But, like, this isn't going down any further. All right. So I'm just going to bank on that. There are things that don't come up for me very often and then I just forget about. Like, is this? Will this? I don't need to put that back. We'll go with Jin. We'll go with Jin when we'll leave. And then we'll see. We'll see if I'm not so pleasantly surprised when it's something entirely different. Hey, it's a Jin. It didn't seem like it sped up at all, but I'm not sure if it actually saw me because I don't have any electronics. Even though I was like yelling at it also, I'm not sure if it really picked up on any of that, but it's very dark, so it's hard to tell if it really like zoomed in there. But that was the most likely of those three. All right. One down. Two more to go. Harold Cordero. Delightful. Oh, it's foggy. Lovely. At least they mostly cleaned up the old issues where being foggy outside would make it like 100 times harder to see inside somehow. All right, let's listen for some activity. It did turn on the radio when you don't have any power, and it made the cell phone go off. That stuff, yeah, that stuff will happen. With any of the ghosts. Oh, okay. Could be here. Might be here. It's getting warmer here. Are you in here? Mayor, you do need to pick up this game. This game is a lot of fun. It can be a little frustrating. And there are... Not a mare. That's ruled out already. Unfortunately. Because a mare will not flip on the lights. It cannot. Okay, temperature's going down in here. We got UV again. Yeah, the game is a lot of fun, and they change it up. They've done a lot with updates to improve some aspects of it, reworking a lot of the lighting, the storefront, things like that. There's a lot of other games out there, and I think a lot of the difference depends on how much multiplayer you want to play. Because I think the multiplayer in this it's not bad by any stretch, I will say, but there are other games that I think are more focused on multiplayer. But I've seen a lot of games that tried to follow the success of this that just couldn't keep up. Right here by the trash can. It's very active in here. It's not super duper cold. It may not even be there then. Oh, it's getting warmer in here. Oh, you're playing Helldivers 2? I couldn't gel with that game, though it does look very cool. But I loved reading about like the developers super trolling people, like when they added flying bugs, and the developers like, there's no flying bugs. That's bug propaganda. I think that's hilarious. What I don't enjoy is hearing about stuff like, you know, there's a real problem with people team killing members if they don't follow the hot new meta for the weapons. If they don't think they're playing it right, they'll just kill people and like that. But that's multiplayer games. I think most multiplayer games in general now, if you play in like public lobbies, you're going to deal with a lot of whack jobs. People take the game a little too seriously, but it did look very fun. One out here. Oh, right on the ghost. All right, well, Wraith is already out. I'm always doing this stuff, and it's like, I already know it can't be that. Unreal is not a thing. I'm just going to light this to maintain my sanity somewhat. Didn't beat an order last week, and the game banned us from sex. Hilarious. Oh, man. I saw that. I saw that message. I think it's good. It does worry me a little bit that, are you actually in here? That I think they're just like Starship Troopers. There are people who don't get that it's like a parody thing and like take some of the democracy stuff a little too seriously, but you'll have that. It might be in here. I mean, it did blow that candle out. It's active in like both spots. I could just ask where it is. It's colder out here. It's colder out here, but it's whipping stuff around in there. But it won't touch more, like the doors and so forth. Would be nice. We could just touch a window or something. I'd appreciate it. Herald. Grab the crucifix. Hedge my bets. It's throwing a lot of stuff. I don't know if that constitutes big throwing. It's not touching a lot. Definitely doesn't want anything to do with that book so far. All right. Let's stack up. It seems to be really active chucking stuff like... I've seen this. I see this now and then, and I always want to see it more. The poltergeist like big throw where it can just like explode a pile of stuff. And sometimes I'll build this pile, and then I have to walk out of the house for some reason, and then like I come back and it's all on the ground. I'm like, what happened? What did you do? course, now it's going to get inactive. Give me. Get on there. There we go. Stacking plates for fun and profit. That's a pretty good stack. That's a pretty good stack. If it whips that, let's put this over right in here. If it whips that real good, don't fall over. All right. Meh. I think you could do better than that. It's not quite what I had in mind. Thank you for that. It's very nice. Come on, throw it. I hear you're throwing stuff. Where's our temp at? Not getting cold enough. It just doesn't want to cooperate. Demon would be after us. Goryo, who knows? Goryo, you gotta wait a while and see if it changes rooms. That's the only way you can tell on this, because a Goryo will pretty much stick to its own room. Not getting a lot of, like, the ghost isn't, like, showing up to boogity boo me. Let's poke around a bit and see. We're getting colder elsewhere. I suspect everywhere else will be slightly warmer. Might as well see if this is a viable hiding spot too. It is! Alright, so it's warmer everywhere but there. Not cold enough to be freezing. It's been very active in these areas. Whipping stuff. Maybe you could throw this pile of plates here. Harold, throw these plates. Quit it. I need that light. I would like to keep that light. Yeah. Yeah. Where's your sanity at? It's in the darkness for a while. Hasn't done many ghost events. Could be EMF 5. Which would spit it at Goryo. Just because I'm seeing a lot of these spikes. Looks like an EMF 5 to me. Not 100 on that. Not 100% sure. Only 64. Yeah, see, if we get like big spikes like this when no one's in the building, usually denotes EMF 5. So it's pretty charged up. Could it be a Jinn again? I don't think so, because we'd be getting freezing. Goryo would be dots. Yeah, I was end up defaulting back to Goryo because it's like, how would you know? if you're not aware, Goryo's whole deal is that they produce dots evidence, but it can only be seen with a camera. Well, we have neither the dots nor a camera. Yeah, through this. Not that, but I think we've already kind of ruled out poltergeist at this point. Keep throwing things. Let's grab the boogie board, the Ouija board. Let's see if we can get some hunts. Obake would be hard to tell. Obake is really tough if it's not going to touch a bunch of doors and stuff for us. Set this right here for right now. I don't think I want to do this here, since it is here. But aside from that light switch, it really hasn't wanted to touch much else. You know, I can grab some more salt. Try and look for the footprints. Let's see if it ever walks through without leaving a print. But it's not grabbing at doors. Some right there. Put this right here for right now. All right. So there's a footprint. Aside from leaving the weird misshapen, like the six-finger handprints, sometimes Obake will just not leave UV evidence. So if it walks through the salt and doesn't leave a print, there's a normal print. Now it's touching some stuff. Really getting wild here, man. Really chucking stuff around. All right, got another footprint. Couple footprints. Let's see if it gets this one more. Oh, hey. Probably be coming for me soon. Which honestly I want. Okay. So plenty of footprints. Not super conclusive. Oh. Wants my sweetbreads. Go in here and hide. And this we could rule out miling. Obake would be tough because I got to see it, and I can't see well enough. How old are you? Goodbye. Very quiet. I guess it's done. Going to hide here. It'll hunt soon enough. It's very quiet. Go in here. PS5, Xbox 3 have been delayed a lot. Ooh. Maybe not. Maybe not that quiet. Yeah, I could believe it. I don't know how this would play, honestly, on... I've never tried... I don't even know if this current version supports a controller. I've never tried. I don't know how this would play on one of those. But, I mean, if you can do enough... All right, so it's not that quiet. I'll stick with my original Goryo on that. What was a Myling ghost riding? We don't have freezing. We can't find ghost orbs. A lot of throwing stuff. Can't quite tell which room it's in. I'll just go with Goryo. Hit the bricks. It didn't sound quiet enough to be a Myling. To my ears. The Myling... I thought it was at first, but I was just too far away, I think. Goryo's... Yeah, it's like 50-50. Phantom? Yeah, was it EMF 5? That's another one to be tough to tell. Way off on that one. No, it wasn't EMF 5. I never get that right. When I'm looking at the board, I'm like, that's high EMF. That's got to be it. Nope, it's not. Okay, well, I can't go off of that. Yeah, spirit box. Oh, that's tough. I can't even, like, easily look at the ghost and, like, an Oni will blink less frequently when it's hunting. Phantoms, I think they look a little bit different hunting, but mostly I just use a camera trick with the Phantom. And if you can't do that, just flip on these switches even though the lights don't work. This will help us look for mares. Getting chilly. Is it going to be here again? Well, it is very cold outside. So freezing may be super unreliable here. I heard that. Is it back here or was that upstairs? It might have been out there. Just phased into a wall. I don't know how long they've been working on the console versions of this. It seemed like some of the cleanup work that they've done lately is in prep for that, but I don't know how much of a focus they have on that. Upstairs, maybe? I heard that. No UV, no UV maybe? Oh. It's definitely kicking it in here. What's our temp at? How low can you go? Right, in this book. Touch something. I touched a door. I assume it's one of these doors it touched. And it didn't leave us any UV. It's just in freezing. Put it in there. Grab some junk. Lost my way a little bit there. All right, then. Woo! Unreal is on the table right now. Not saying much. A lot of stuff's on the table right now. Twins would be interesting. All right. Assuming you're in here. You just walk in the salt. I'd appreciate it. It's getting low. All right. Salt, no footprints. That rules that out. Revenant would be easy to tell. So would Onryo, or not, well, Onryo would do the candle test. I'll just double check this. What's that, like touching the doors and not really actually moving them? Which is weird. Grab some other stuff. Check my sanity. My sanity went... Oh! Ghost riding. We got it down to 3, and the good news is that among those, between those 3, each one of them will have a different speed while hunting. So we can solve this one real quick. It's either going to be... We'll get our sanity way down, right? And it will either be fast because it's a Moroi, normal speed because it's a shade, and very slow because it's Revenant that can't see us. So our sanity was pretty high. Assuming we are correct in those. But we'll find out. 88, all right. We'll ask some big questions. Of the old Ouija board. I would like that to be off. Put you down right there. I would prefer not to be hearing that. I think everyone reaches a certain stage in their life where they've, at least people my age, I don't know what the younger generations have, but like, if you have experienced that particular alarm throughout your young life, and you reach a point where you're buying your own alarm clock, and it's like anything but that, I would do anything to not have to hear that again. Where's the bone? Upstairs. Goodbye. It's pretty normal speed, but my sanity isn't that. Well, at this point, it should be low enough. It's not slow enough to be a revenant. Where's the bone? Upstairs. Toilet. Where are you? Oh, Roy. It's much faster now because my sanity is way down. So it's much faster than it was before. Oh, don't find me. Don't you do it. All right. Double check our sanity. I'll come back in. Let it hunt one more time just to confirm that it hasn't changed up and I'm not getting bamboozled somehow. Probably by the freezing temp. But right now, I definitely say Moroi. Yeah. Because the first time it hunted, my sanity was probably 60, 50, 60%. And then the second time, my sanity was zeroed out because I had drained my sanity. That's why the board exploded, because my sanity got drained out to 0. And the Moroi will get faster as your sanity goes down. Super fast. I might get it to blow out a candle too. See if I can get some money, extra money out of this. Come on, bud. Old Billy Bishop. It's fine. We'll be fine. Blow that candle out, Billy. Come on, Billy. Oh! I almost got away. Billy, Billy, Billy. Don't see me. You can't see me. You just go away. Get smudged on, bud. The boy really wants a piece. All right. Let's go kick it outside. They can find you there and kill you. They just rarely get all the way back there. Hang out here for a minute, see if it blows out that candle while I'm sitting here in the warm safety of the truck. There we go. It's just free money, baby. All right. Lock it in. Get them bucks. Hey! Even though I'm relatively sure, my confidence is like meaningless. Because I'll be like, it's totally this. And it'll be something completely off base because I get one thing wrong. Hey, we unlocked the upgraded paramic. Nice. All right. Once again. Yeah, it's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but I need all 3 for that sweet $5 grand. Sense crucifix incense, great. Thomas Phillips. Yes. Nice rainy day. Thomas, you're gonna be nice and easy for me, aren't you? You're not gonna be some weirdo mimic Goryo kind of nonsense. You're just gonna like immediately jump out. I don't know if I trust that spot. Do-do-do. Thought I heard something. You around here, Thomas? I just flip that switch right off, which is a mayor. Certified mayor ability. What was that? Where was that? Oh, touching doors down here, huh? That's where you like to hang out? Are you in here again? I'm just curious if it'll do it again. Could be the work of a mimic. What you doing in here? Hallway. Nice hallway spirit. If you could just write in this book, I'll grab you another one and spread them out. Not in here, I don't think. Nope. It's going up. Kicking right back around in here. I don't think it's in here. It's just reaching through the wall. All right, we'll leave this here. Yeah, shouldn't be in a UV, I believe. I believe the mayor will be ghostwriting. What do we got? Ghostwriting, orb, and spirit box. So we need to see that ghostwriting, but the fact that it slapped that light off tells me it's a mayor. If it was a mimic, we'd see UV. Demon? Yeah, we'd see UV for demon as well. I didn't see any UV. So I don't think we got a demon on our hands. Grab another one of those. And I'll go ahead and take this in right now. I mean, this will be fun because it's dark everywhere, so ain't nothing going to stop this mare, if it is a mare. Drop it in here since it's hanging out in here a lot. Quit it. Quit it now. This way down here. Sooner or later, it's gonna hit that book. Which door? Which door? What'd you throw and where? You know, I swore it hit that light switch. Is it going to be freezing in here? It might be. We might be looking at a twin situation. But I was pretty sure it flipped that light off, like right when I came in. We'll put you in this room. Oh, gonna drop something. I'm gonna go check the truck. The EMF monitor in the truck. Maybe too late. A lot of interactions that were very close together, but they're all like close-ish in the room. Yeah, there's like that zoop line there. It's this like slight variance, which can be tough to see more. Twins would be freezing, spirit, and EMF 5. So to go in there and see if we can pick up any type of twin interactions. Of course, if it hunts, we could try and detect by the speed. I mean, I don't think it's doing a ghost event, but I'm not gonna use this to say EMF 5 because I got fooled by that before. I thought like, well, yeah, it's definitely EMF 5. Like, no, not necessarily. Salt can try somewhat help. Put the salt down and get it to walk through salt in one space, and if it does an interaction in the other space, like faster than it could reasonably scooch. All right. All right. It's not writing. Did walk in the salt. Are we at freezing? Yeah, we're definitely at freezing. So I swear it flipped that light off. It's just fooling me, or it's a mimic. Could be the mimic. Pulling a fast one. Can mimic the twin interaction? No, it couldn't be a mimic, because the mimic would show us UV. It could like mimic an obake and hide that for a little bit, but it wouldn't really be able to like really hide that. Touch that window. Come on, man, get active. Thomas Phillips. Get active, Thomas. I wonder if it was doing a ghost event and just didn't get the rest of it off. Because it hasn't done it since. Door touch here. It's another door touch. Well, it was in that room. Let's go back and check the truck, see if we see this. Because it touched the door and then the phone went off like really quickly after it. It's close. It's in like the same room. It could just be really active, but it was very close. Let's see, like door and then like phone. Looks like I don't know. Inconclusive. Onryo is still on there. Well, it's not UV. So we still got a couple things we can check for here before we move to the hunting phase. Twins seems likely. So it was poking around in here. But it could just reach through the wall and do that. It's not written on these books. Temperature is way down there. Way down there. Through that. Through ball. But those were two separate actions. That is this, I believe. I keep setting it off. Touch this window. So I'm waiting for... We could do the candle. In fact, let's do the candle. And that'll roll out Onryo. Go back to the truck and check this again. It's doing a lot of close by interactions, but they're far enough apart that I'm just not convinced. It just seems active. Getting close to the danger zone here. Oh, I already have matches. See if we can get it to blow this candle out a couple times. Just to rule it out. We'll soon be within hunting range here. Listen for whatever else it has going on. Nope. Throwing stuff. You know, again, it's making multiple interactions very close together. Yeah, like that. Maybe one more time. I don't think that's going to do it. But if it starts hunting, we can determine based on its speed among several of these. Seems like a twin, but all the spaces it's acting in are very close together, and they're spaced out far enough apart that I just can't say definitively. All right. That's 3. Yeah, I think he would have hunted by now. Henrio. Maybe I left too soon. Yeah. All right. We're almost in range. Let's just get it hunting. Let's get it hunting and see what kind of speed we're dealing with. Where's the bone? Only? How old are you? How old are you? Where's the bone? It's fairly slow. I want to hear it again. Stealing these car keys just in case. Should be 0 sanity now. I don't know if that was Revenant slow. Oh, it's raining. I mean, it's definitely not fast enough to be that. We've hunted already. Revenant and twins. Now it's faster. So that I'll go with twins. All right. Let's get up here and smudge this. Hopefully don't die in the process. We can hide in that closet right there if we have to. That did work. That did count it. All right. Throw this crucifix down just because it's free money. But that sounds like twins. Because one twin is kind of speedy, but I believe you can get I think some people refer to as like the fake twin. It will be slower. And I wasn't exactly Revenant slow, but given where it certainly didn't seem like normal speed either. This may be tricky because it could hunt from different locations. Brr, 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 brr. I have to grab the other one. The other crucifix. It's a very unorganized way to do this. I'm going to slap it in both of those rooms and see. It was also active in the bathroom, but that's so close it could just be reaching through there. I want to get this objective, but I also want it to hunt again. Also, I didn't see where it said the bone was. I wasn't totally paying attention to it because I was watching to see if it would start hunting. All right, well, we got that. Oh, it said hallway. That's what it sounded like. That radio is hilarious. Hunt for us one more time. That would be delightful. Yeah, that's I don't believe that's Moroi fast. I love I love the speech. I'll get you sucking in through its ghost teeth. Ooh, I'm so mad. Gotta get you. I'm not gonna say where I'm at. All right. See you later. All right. I'm fairly confident. Not totally confident, but I'm fairly confident based on the different speeds. Otherwise, it's Moroi and I'm like way off base, but it's pretty sure the first hunt, my sanity was low enough. It should have been faster if it was Moroi. Hey, there we go. That was tough. I have difficulty identifying the twin interactions because I expect them to be closer together. So it always seems like it's just doing stuff, but they were so close together and far enough apart. I was like, could a ghost get over there? Maybe, because that's what will happen with the twins. It'll have interactions in two different parts. Like it'll do a ghost event, and then it will be in some other room touching a door faster than it could reasonably get over there. So that's $5,000. Sound sensor. So we built our funds back up so we can afford to die a few times. I'm not going to immediately upgrade some of those things because I would like to keep this money so that I don't suffer. Video camera. Video camera's nice. Hey, there we go. Many good levels on that. All right. Back to Nightmare. Let's see. Upgrade the video camera. I'm not going to do that just yet. Well, maybe I will. Because the other one's the paramic and the sound sensor. I am less interested in those. I do like the better video camera. I will upgrade that. I take it back. I'll move that over. Very good. Oh, can I upgrade that dots too? All right. I just gotta leave and come back.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
So it looks like we need some 3-star ghost photos. Preventing hunts with a crucifix. perfect investigation bonuses. We'll see how much more this we can get. We'll do a couple maps. My throat has been troubling me, and I have been exposed to several sick people. So we'll see how late I go. That was the other calculation in whether or not I have any other streams this week, and why I didn't want to schedule stuff, because like I've spent enough time around other people. I've always traveled to a place that was slightly colder than it was. Like these temperature changes always like mess with my innards. But I came back to it seemed like every able-bodied member of the family is like come down with something or has some kind of, you know, health catastrophe going on. It's like amidst all of that, like, yeah, you know, some of this is not contagious stuff. Some of it is. I just don't like scheduling something and be like, I have to cancel this. Do Tanglewood. Big fan of that Tanglewood. Or Willow Street. We'll do Willow Street. We'll start with Willow Street. The classic. The vintage Willow Street. At least for me. I'm not exactly proud of this. When I first started, I didn't really know what I was doing with the ghosts, like at all, right? And I would go to Willow Street and get the Ouija board and stand like you could, if you timed it right, you could set the Ouija board off so that the ghost would hunt, and then back out of the front door very quickly, and then stand outside while the ghost hunted. And I never really garnered much from that because I didn't understand enough about the game to, Myling, I'll take those odds. I didn't understand enough about the game to really get like what you could identify from a hunt. Not that I could identify much from outside. It did fail several times and left me standing in a corner because I also had no idea where to hide. It was about like the first week I played this. Like that was all I did, is I would come here and like trigger the Ouija board and just like back out and wait and see, like, can I tell what it is? I never could. It never worked. All right. Breaker is downstairs. Yep. Hopefully not a basement ghost. It's fine if it is. I just prefer it not to be. Oh, we got him. You read my mind in the worst possible way. It's absolutely a basement ghost. I'm not going to take a picture of that. I don't trust it. Oh. Oh, a lot of... Where are you? Oh, there you are. Huh. Very shadowy individual. I'll say that much. All right. Let's leave some junk here. You know, I'll come back and leave the rest of that there, because I still got to find the bone and the cursed object. Will it be a voodoo doll? It is. How did I know? Hey, there's the bone too. Delicious. Now we got everything we need for a delicious spooky stew. Well, now I think it's a demon. Well, we'll see. Some aggressive ghost events there. My sanity has probably taken a bit of a hit. A lot of ghost events. Now, a demon could do a lot of that, but it doesn't need to, because it can hunt you at pretty much any level of sanity. So it doesn't have to get crazy with it. I'm still going with my first answer, but still, yeah. No evidence yet. My gut instinct is saying mare. That certainly no guarantee of that. Can't hide out there. I can hide there, so I got a hiding spot up here. All right. Let's look for some orbs. Y'all got any of them orbs? Where's some orbs? All right. Check for freezing. Okay. How low can you go? Don't do that. Stop it now. No, we're in the freezing. You know what? It could be mimic. It could be any of these. But it could also just be a mimic. A sneaky ass mimic. All right. Let us grab some salt. I didn't open that. Let's grab some salt and see. I'm also going to take a sanity pill. Chug-a-lug this bottle of sanity. Liquid sanity. And I'll grab some of these. I wanted to bowl out a fire line. Okay, I'm going to put these down first. I use the salt to see if we can, one, get some photos, and two, see if we can detect any UV. And I'll move on. All right. Let's just look from this direction. I think that's okay. I think we'll get good enough coverage off of that. Not seeing the UV. We know it's not a wraith, but we already knew that. So could still be mimic. Not a mare. Of course, we already knew that too. Let's check this. Okay. Okay. Touch this. Okay. Touching stuff. You can walk in another salt. I'd appreciate that. Just make sure it's not playing a game with us. Their airball. That's how you know it wants you dead. Oni's not on the list. Otherwise, we can rule that out. All right, let's grab some other junk. Yeah, Onis cannot do that. That's what that ghost fart is. as it was called. That's the airball ghost event. And Onis cannot do that. Mimic is UV. Spirit box freezing. So That may be all the evidence we get. We got ghost orbs and freezing. All right. And if we had to pick out of these, Revenant will be very slow if it can't see us when hunting. The Ure, little trickier. Stick around and wait and see if it ever does the Ure ability where it closes the door all the way very quickly. Hantu, usually be flipping the breaker off more, but not always. But it will be faster where it's cold, which is usually like its ghost room. And then if we flip the breaker off, we could see if it's faster throughout. We could also loop it and see if it never speeds up around us. And the on-rail, we can do the candle test. We shouldn't get any more. All right, but I'm going to take the spirit box and see. Just in case. I'm going to grab more salt so we can get more salt stuff. I'm going to grab this, and then I'll come back for other stuff. To, light it so we can get that end of it. And we can do the Onryo test. But I want to make sure I've got the means to escape it, if that is the case. All right. Drop this fella right here. Oh. It's another delicious salt picture. Just in case. But it shouldn't be able to fool us. Oh. Very good, very good. 2 more pictures. I think it touched that door. I'll grab this. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you near? Are you friendly? Okay. The fact that it's chucking stuff tells me that it's hearing me. So I don't think we're dealing with I don't think we're dealing with a mimic. Because it could only hide one piece of evidence. It can't hide orbs, and orbs isn't actually a piece of evidence for a mimic. But they can make orbs, if that makes sense. So it would have to show either UV or respond to the spirit box. So it didn't do either of those. I don't think it's a mimic. Nightmare mode? Yep. Still in nightmare mode. Grab this and this. Okay. So we're good on that. Grabbing the salt too. Don't know why I'm not. Those last couple of pictures. I prefer to get some other photos, but it's not doing much else. So salt it is. Hot salted ghost foot. Just what the doctor ordered. All right. Now we wait. Still here. Still very cold. Has the makings of a Hantu, but that's not like an absolute. All right. Woo! It's only because of the cold, but that's not like, there's no guarantee on that. Yeah, I know you're touching stuff down there. I'm not coming down there. I'm not doing it. I want you to burn this candle out. Blow out this candle, and we'll talk. You gonna break this light bulb? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for not breaking the light bulb. I appreciate that. Leave those open so if it is a Uray, it has a chance to do the Uray ability. Just gonna slap Hantu in right now. We'll see. Sure don't care about this candle. I'll say that. The candle is going to burn out before it does anything. Just blow it out, man. I need it for the objective. Oh, wait. You know what? Put this right next to it. When that goes off, we'll know. But I don't think it will. It doesn't seem like it cares. Hello, nice to see you. You can blow this candle out. Would be phenomenal. Just help me get that objective. I'm trying to clear these objectives. Every objective I get will earn me $5 towards summer camp, and I'm just trying to make it to summer camp. Not really, but then they never are. You're really not gonna? Okay. So it did blow that out. I got another candle. So at least I got the objective. Try selling candy. If the game had candy, I would. If there was a ghost evidence like, this ghost loves to eat candy, I would be all over that. They're like, hey, ghost, you want some candy? You want some chocolate bars, ghost to ghost? All right. I'm just going to throw this out there just to try and roll out the Onryo. It hasn't hit the breaker at all. But, like, that's not really... Hantu doesn't have to turn the breaker off. It's not like an automatic thing. It has been over there. It's touched the door. But it hasn't wanted anything to do with it. Only if you have a white van. Well, I've got a truck. I think the truck is white. Does that count? Could put some puppies in the back too. Complete the trifecta. Now I am upgrading my rating to Uray because of how quickly this door just completely closed. Very quickly. My sanity. Yep. So not non-Rio. So when the... Oh, it's not hunting. I was being hunted. It did hit the breaker. No, it didn't hit the breaker. What am I saying? It's because the crucifix. Put all the lights out. All right. Let's blow this popsicle stand. I could listen to it. I don't really need to. I think I got all of the... Nope, I have to get it to hunt. I'm wrong. So what happens is when the Uray uses its ability to like close the door like that, it caused a big sanity drop. No, I can't see my sanity, so I just have to go off of the fact that right after it did that, it tried to hunt, which tells me that it dropped my sanity enough to hunt me. So now I need it to try and hunt me, which it will do very shortly. Okay, that was the other crucifix. So I got 25 seconds, I think. About that. Before it comes for me again. Nope. Nothing back there. Sometimes there's hiding spaces in there. There it is. Come on up. Got it. All right. Yeah. Let's go. Now, I could be wrong. Could be way off. Definitely was not Revenant. Definitely didn't seem very fast down there. Definitely did not care about the candle. And it closed the door. I've never seen any other ghost close the door that quickly. That completely. So if it's not a Ure, I will eat my hat. And yes, I know I'm not wearing a hat. That's what makes it very easy to say I'll eat it, because it doesn't exist. There we go. Don't have to eat my fictional hat. I'll check the detailed statistics after I gather all my experience here, just to confirm that it did indeed use its ghost ability. That's a good thing to check in the detailed statistics. If you see something and you're not quite sure, check the statistics and see, like, did it actually do it? Oh, the new tripod. I like those new tripods. 90% sanity lost. Wow. Ghost. Distance travel, objects move, doors used, light switched, interactions 40, abilities used 1. So it did use its ability. 1 hunt. Yeah, it really didn't leave its room much. Oh, this is interesting. I've never looked that far down. Tells me where the bone is. That's very cool. You're usually like spam around a lot, but the basement, I think it keeps them down there a little bit more. At least it seems to. Let's do one more, and then I'll have to go because I'm starting to feel a little not great. I think a little rest ought to take care of it. Get a couple of these cans of protein slurry down my gullet. Let the internals work themselves out. Let me make sure I'm not getting contacted by any of the Suki 6 here. All right. Just making sure nobody tried to reach me and it's like, it's an emergency, we need you. Did a lot of Grafton last time. Died a lot last time. We'll do Edgefield. Bluesdale count? No, I think the high school and everything. I was going to play medium map, but I don't feel quite up to jumping in on one of those. That's a lot.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests
Janice Hans. Get a photo. Prevent the ghost from hunting with a crucifix. Use a motion sensor. Delightful. Let's get it on. Some lights on here. Please be garage. It's garage. I just don't like having to go down those stairs. Nope, not hiding in there. Ooh. What is up, Mr. Sydney? Welcome. I heard it slapping on something while I was screwing around there. Well, here's something getting tossed about. Sounds like it anyway. But I'm too busy looking for the bone in the cursed possession, which is usually how it happens, and then I die. I heard that. Ooh, EMF 5. Where do you EMF 5 in that? Now that's a picture. If you'll excuse me, I really need to find the bone in the cursed possession. It's real nice talking to you, but them bones are worth money. You gotta get them. I might have to go to the basement. I don't want to go to the basement. Summoning circle or the bones in there. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Its head is twisted on backwards. It's phased through here. That's something. It's a very angry spirit. Okay, I can hide in here if need be. Where is this bone? About here. Nope, not in there. Should be the cursed object, the bear. Sometimes they sure look like it. They can. I have watched a ghost phase that bear through the floor, just like swallow it up and lift it off somewhere else. It's pretty crazy. All right, I gotta go to the basement. You know, one of those bone hunts where I just can't find the daggone bone. Will you stop it? I'm working here. I will be with you in a moment. Old Janice is, Oh, look at this. Would you look at this? All right, I gotta be careful here. What's the photo? It's not the bone. That's why I checked. Make sure you don't pick up that bone before you get that. Okay. I can hide in these. I don't want to. I don't want to come down here. The bone and the cursed possession all in one place. What are the odds? Oh. Yeah. Like some dirty water, baby. All right. Ghost is around here. No, it's cool the first time. No, just annoying. Damn it! We're turning everything on in there. This ghost is going absolutely ham. Let's roll. 2 for 1. It's good and bad. Because it's like they're both in like the spot I don't want it to be. You know? Like I don't want it to be in the basement. It's likely the ghost is... Let's check the temperature reading here. See if we can figure out where the ghost actually is. Colder in here. Was it actually in there? Okay. Okay. Hmm. Not quite sure what it's got going on here. Doesn't appear to be UV. Appears to be a bathroom ghost. I'll let that do its thing. Any orbs in here? Oh, touch the window. I'm not seeing UV. All right. Get some more junk. We'll get to the bottom of this. Very active, wandering all over the place. That dot's in there. Where are you? How old are you? Where are you? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? How old are you? Pretty sure it turned a light on. Yeah, because it... We'll see here. See in a sec. Because the breaker tripped, but not because the ghost tripped it, but because too many lights were on. So, well, Mayor's already off the table. Could be Raichu. I was going to see what light it turned on, but there's no way to tell now. It's our temp hat here. What door did you touch? Okay. Good God. Scared the crap out of me. Alright, it's definitely a there ghost. Damn. Gust of Oni is still there. Oh, I didn't even see that Oni. Yeah, it is. And it, it hasn't done the hasn't done any Oni or anything that would rule out an Oni yet. Oni would be dots. Spirit box? No, Ghost Ride. No? Freezing? Yeah, but we won't get one of those. Salt, and then we'll move to this. I haven't seen any UV at all, but that doesn't, of course, there's one we won't get. Oh, I don't know, that placement, that camera placement's not super hot there. Should put that elsewhere. I may just come down to getting a hunt again. We can rule Wraith out if we gingerly salt it. If we get a hunt, we can watch it, get it to come downstairs. Right. And then it can, we can watch it and see what the blinking is like. Traction, yep. Can I get that again? Yep, interaction. 3 more. All right. I just need 1 more. Right now, there's not UV off of that. Let's reposition this camera a little bit better. Whoa, not like that. There we go. I just cannot get situated here. All right. So to come down here. Watch the blinking. If it does come down here. It is. That looked like an Oni to me. I could see it a lot. Oh. All right. It was clear a lot more, at least to my eyes. It was not blinking as much, which is an Oni thing. Freezing or dots. So now it's just a question of whether or not we see some dots activity. Or it gets down to freezing. It wasn't freezing last I checked. Yeah, it couldn't be any of the other ones. It didn't seem like it. I didn't notice it changing shape. It's not a wraith because it walked through salt. It didn't turn the breaker off. It didn't sound like it got real fast. Need to prevent it from hunting with a crucifix. Let's see if I can get up there. Oh, it did turn the breaker off now. Did it turn the breaker off, or did it overload the breaker? Get another one of these up there. Just to pad this out a bit. Okay. I want to the camera there to watch that. When it starts hunting, we'll run to the basement. Okay. Great. Great. I'm leaving. Well, at least I got my photos. That's what matters. Oh, I gotta get a motion sensor in there too. All right. We'll see. if we see anything on the dots. I didn't get a chance to check the thermo. I also didn't notice if it wrote in the book. I don't think it did. I'm leaning towards Oni, but I want to see one more piece of evidence, because right now all we have is EMF 5. Right. I haven't seen orbs. So watch this for a minute. I can take another dots up there, cover a little bit more ground, and see. They take a motion sensor in. I'm going in. All right, hasn't. Not freezing. Didn't write in the book, no freezing temps. I didn't get a spirit box response. No, orbs haven't seen any UV. You gotta give me something here. You gotta give me something. It's not even triggering the motion sensor. I have to move the motion sensor somewhere else too. I'd just like to see one more piece of evidence. Whatever it may be. My sanity's pretty low. I can slam a jam some sanity to get it back up there. I might want it to hunt again. Keep an eye on that screen there while I think about this. Awful active for a shade. Don't imagine it's that. I couldn't tell. I didn't really listen too closely to the footprints. Just busy running and not trying not to die. Yeah, not getting any of those. But without getting like another single piece of evidence, it's really hard to judge. I'm gonna slam a jam some sanity pills because I can always bring my sanity back down. Yeah, I got all the tools I need up there. I do want to move that motion sensor because it's just not triggering that now. So maybe it doesn't want to hang out in the bathroom anymore. It's always a possibility. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you near? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Do you want to kill me? Why do you want to kill me? All right. Certainly not. Certainly not that. Oh, it's really warmed up there. Where have you gone now? Where have you traveled off to? Are you in here now? Is this where you've wandered to? Let's set up a new camera. What is this ghosts game? Is that getting freezing? Don't think it's a Goryo because it appears to have changed ghost rooms. Still hasn't set off the motion sensor. Very irritated at that. Where are you? Where are you? How old are you? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay. Do something, man. Give me something to work with. It's going to be out here now. Where are you? Where are you indeed? Would you give me like a single piece of evidence here? I'm very perplexed. Turn some of the lights on here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you turning on? What are you doing? Don't turn stuff on. Don't knock that breaker out. Quit it! It's trying to make the breaker blow. Oh, it's not. I don't know why I thought it was a voodoo doll. Why aren't you kicking it with the dots, man? Temperature or something? Come on. All right. Well, I got that. Definitely wants my sweetbreads. Now it's a hallway ghost. They're oh so fun. Just give me the dots. Or freezing, or whatever. Anything. Any one more piece of information. All right. Well, it's moving and shaking here. You gotta give me something, bud. Oh, there we go. It's freezing. Finally went to freezing. Which, Oni, I don't believe it's a djinn. I want to do one more test. I'll just throw you in here. Going to light a couple candles. That'll drop my sanity down. I'm not going to light all of them. Because I just want it to get low enough to hunt, but I don't want it to start hunting me from the circle. Just want to watch it one more time. And now hit the bricks. Okay. Definitely not coming at me quick. But you see how solid it was? How non-blinky? At least that was my take. It seemed pretty clear to see it. That looked Oni-ish. So you may be 100% correct, Utter Chaos. Yeah, out of all of those, that is what it must be. Unless I'm all completely way off base, which happens quite often. Not that often, not as often anymore. Hey, there we go.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
I just wanted that last piece of info, just because sometimes I'll lock on an idea and I'll get so sure, and then I just disregard other stuff. And it's like, yeah, I don't need to collect more evidence. Well, like earlier this evening, I'm like, yeah, it's definitely this ghost. So, yay, you win. Once again, you win on the last ghost. Easy 1800. We are on our way.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
3 more perfect investigation, more prevent ghost hunt with the crucifix, 3-star ghost photos in 6 days. If I feel up to it and I can get the time away, because I'm starting to feel it here, and I may not be, my throat may not be well enough for me to stream, even if I can't get the free time. So the rest of the week remains up in the air, but we'll see. I'll put the schedule, not a schedule, but I'll put a waiting room up. Try to get up early in the afternoon. Try to do it more than 5 minutes beforehand, but you know my usual times. That's about when I'd stream. So there are a couple nights where I would be getting back to the house, assuming I'm still running around for other people, getting back to the house pretty close to it. So I may not be able to stand by that. Wait for the notifications. Look for notifications. That's how you'll know. Unfortunately, for this week, things are kind of up in the air. But I'll probably play this a bit offline, just because like I could get the rest of these, get some more money built up before next time. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But for now, I'm going to head out because I feel my throat's starting to go, my head's starting to close in on me. I'm running out of the that sweet juice. I think my weekend in a heavily crowded place has drained my mental sanity, my real world sanity. But I think I'm also reeling from the effects of tending to sick people. They've spread their filthy diseases to me, which happens. So thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed. We got some good ghost hunting in today. I think did for a while. Didn't die. Feel better. I hope I do feel better. I really want to play Alone in the Dark. But if I can't do it this week, then that's just that. I'll come back to it next week. I'm excited to play it. I will say this from a content creation standpoint: like the sooner you play a newer game, the better. But nobody's gonna come and watch this cheesy looking dude that I've got here. If they're just interested in that, probably. But I appreciate you watching me. Appreciate you hanging out with me. Hope you had a good time, and I will hopefully see you again real soon. I will keep you posted as much as I can in the community. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see what we see. So catch you all later. So long, everybody. Bye-bye.